When you imagine life as an artist, this might be what you have in mind. Gallery openings, sparkling wine, and all kind of events. But this is what reality more often looks like. Doing taxes and all kind of paperwork. It might not be social media worthy, but it is part of the job. I've been socially drained lately, and after the opening of the group show I'm part of was over, I found myself craving a lot of time alone. So I started getting my balcony ready for spring. The first coffee out on the balcony each spring always feels like a little celebration to me. And of course, it's best enjoyed with some ice cream. We still have frost in most nights, so I can't really plant any other flowers than pansies. But it still feels like a little pop of color in this washed out landscape. This wall has been sitting empty ever since I took the painting to the group show a while ago, so I brought back this older fellow to take its place. Also, I promised to show you this piece I finished on my last vlog. For me, it feels like the exact moment when spring swallows winter and wipes away all the last threads of darkness. Today wasn't a great day for painting, but I painted anyway. I can't feel the soul of this fellow just yet. It is out of my reach, but I think it will come when it's the right moment. Or then it doesn't show up at all and I need to remove the whole canvas and start from scratch. The one thing I've learned during these past couple of years is that you can't really make things happen that aren't meant to be. And the same applies to life as well. There is something utterly human trying to make our families proud, and there is nothing wrong with that. But if we try to become someone we are not, we often end up hurting ourselves in the process. I've done a lot of sensible decisions over the years. I've tried to build a career that made me absolutely miserable. I bought a reasonable apartment instead of the one I actually wanted to buy. I also put off having a dog because people kept reminding me of all of the downsides. And now when I think about it, it sounds so silly. I guess I just wanted to be seen as a grown-up person, a functional adult, because I always feel like I'm this weird kid amongst grown-ups. Do you know what I mean? I've come to realize we need more empathy and acceptance towards those scared, insecure, and wonky parts of ourselves. We don't need to put ourselves into these neat and perfect boxes and perform life for others. And I know this sounds so obvious, but it took way too long for me to actually understand that. I have a feeling that I won't be finishing this painting anytime soon, but I'm okay with that. I'm having a bit of a rough time with this transition phase. Spring color palette doesn't settle and everything feels very unfamiliar and uncomfortable. There's been a lot of changes in my life lately, and my anchor, my daily routines have been interrupted as well. So in a way I feel like floating right now, trying to grasp something to hold on to. Maybe a paintbrush. I know things will settle soon, but for now painting feels quite difficult. Spring is almost a month ahead, and migratory birds are returning to the riverside. This ever-changing landscape gives me comfort. Do you have a place like that? Something to hold on to when life turns into chaos?
Eli, tuutko tänne päin? Hyvä, hienosti.
Sometimes life is just messy, but there are always these tiny, peaceful moments hidden in our daily lives. Treasure them. They are the ones that keep us afloat.